and welcome to the Direct Selling Success Podcast. I'm Anna Green, and I'm here to share with you tips, tricks, and training on network marketing done right. Thank you for listening. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of my podcast, Direct Selling Success Network Marketing Done Right. I'm Anna Green, and I am so looking forward to talking to you today about making more sales. Selling is so much a big part of your business. And when it's done right, it can bring you and your audience and customers joy. But most of us don't like it, do we? Most of us make a big song and dance about selling because we feel icky about it for whatever reason, whether we don't want the no's, whether we feel like we're begging and pestering for sales. You know, I used to feel the same, and I know a lot of you do too. So I want to give you a foolproof step-by-step guide as to how you can make more sales and my top tips to get them without it feeling icky, because we don't like the ick, do we now, folks? We don't like the ick. So first of all, the main thing to do, the biggest part of selling is to remember that you can only sell to the same amount of people for a certain amount of time. Eventually, they're going to have bought all your things. They're going to have had enough of the stuff. They're going to have cupboards full of it. Or you might be you might only sell one thing. Like the UW, utility warehouse, Thermomix. You sell one thing, it's gone. That's it, done. Or thereabouts. Maybe there might be a few add-ons, but you know what I mean. So the main thing to remember about if you want to sell consistently without it being icky and you just pestering the same people all the time, you need to bring in new. Bringing in that new is going to be super important to the consistency of your business and your sales. So the first stage that you need to start thinking about this process is where and how you're going to meet new people. Now, this all depends on where you're selling and how you like to sell and your level of confidence when it comes to meeting new people. But we can all meet new people. You've just got to work out how you want to do it. So it can be solely online. If you want to meet people online, you can use your social media accounts to share value, to educate, to help people, so that when people come and search for whatever it is that you're doing and whatever it is that they need help with, you pop up. Now, this way, it's a long game. And I mean a long game for a lot of people. The chances of people dropping on your account from where you can sell from or to, amongst the billions of others on social media, it's slim. I mean, it can be done, but I wouldn't recommend it as a one level of meeting new people, but it adds and it makes people aware of who you are. So, you know, that's one way. Other ways can be being parts of communities online where you become the go-to expert or the go-to person that sells that thing, that knows about that thing, that can help you with that thing. That way is a really good way of meeting new people, because when you are at that level of relationship in a small group of people and you're known for the thing that you sell, the thing that you do, people will start recommending you. They'll remember who you are. They'll come to you when they need help with that thing. So finding places online or offline where you can do that can really help you. Meeting other people through fairs, events, charity, pop-up shops, so many different things that you can do outside or inside of social media, in the real world, in your local community. The list is endless, but find the things that you want to do that align with how you want to run your business and that are going to bring you joy to do. And then test what works and what doesn't. You know, do some things. You know, maybe do a few business networking things, and if they work for you, great. If you enjoy them, great. If you don't, you know, give it time and then try something else. If you are on a social media platform and you're trying all these different techniques for engaging people and trying to get into new places, new reach and new audiences and new followers, and it's working, great. If it's not working, give it time, tweak a bit, try something else if it doesn't work, if it doesn't align with how you want to work. So bringing in those new people is going to be key. A constant supply, I hate that. That just sounds odd, of new people. Meeting lots of new people on a regular basis is going to make a difference. Then you need to look after those people. You need to build the relationship with them, build the like, know, and trust. So, how are you going to do that? You need to be visible in front of them on a consistent basis. You need to be nurturing them. So, letting them get to know who you are. Why should they follow you? Why should they pay attention to you? Why should they have conversations with you? Why should they click that like button? Or why should they come over and see you at that fair or an event? Building up that like, know, and trust is key to selling without the ick. Because when people know you and they like you, they begin to trust you. You understand more about them. You can help them more. You know what their problems are. When they then have a conversation with you or post on social media or whatever about a problem that they've got, or a result that they're wanting, and you can help them, they are so much more likely to get into a conversation with you about it than somebody that they don't know, like, and trust. You're the one they will go to for the support. You're the one they will listen to for advice. You're the one that they will buy from if your product or service is going to solve the problem that they've got, because they're willing to talk to you about it, rather than the old drop into somebody's inbox and hope they've got a problem that you can solve, but they don't know who you are, they don't really care who you are, and they're not interested in what you do, except for maybe 1 in 100. I prefer the other way. So, build that like, know, and trust. Nurture that relationship between you and the people that you're meeting. And this involves being visible in front of them on a regular basis, being consistently there so that they trust you enough to to want to buy from you. And it really is key. Then, to make more sales, you need to then be offering those people the opportunity to purchase, to join, to book, to whatever. If you offer them the opportunity, this is a bit that I find an awful lot of people miss, that are nervous about sales because they're worried about the no. They're worried about the outcome. They're worried about offending somebody or being that spammy person or whatever it is. So they don't put the offers out there. Or they presume that people will just come and buy. People don't just come and buy. They need a call to action. They need specific instructions. You need to make it super easy for them. So how are you going to put those offers out there? That's your next stage. How are you going to get those offers in front of people in a way that doesn't feel icky? And this can be in so many different ways. It can be solving people's problems, sharing tips, tricks, and hacks. Why should they do things in a certain way? What difference will this thing make? What is the vital ingredients in this thing that are going to massively make a difference to your skin? Why should you be using this over something else? Why is ours the best at whatever it is that you're doing? All these reasons people buy for, creating a desire people buy for. Stories help people sell. Emotions and feelings help people sell. Results help people sell. So that fear of missing out makes people buy. So I think it's important that rather than just going, hey, I've got this amazing hand cream, come and buy it. Why should we buy your hand cream over somebody else's, for example? What's going to be the difference? Why is it the hand cream to buy? Why should I buy it from you over somebody else who sells exactly the same thing? Think about these things when you're trying to make sales, because it is key that if you want to make sales, you've got to put the offers out there, and you've got to put those offers out there in a way that's going to entice people to buy. Then, last but not least, you've then got to look after the current customers that you've got. Customer service is key. It's not pestering. It's not begging for more money. It's not anything horrible, but looking after your customers is a crucial part of this process. Once they've bought, they're the easiest people to sell other things to or get them repeat buying. They're your hottest leads. They are the most likely to spend more money or join your team. So taking care of them is absolutely key. So what can you do? You can check in on them. You can add value by helping them and inviting them to free masterclasses or being part of your community or whatever. You can make them feel special. You can help them with extra little bits that are going to improve the results that they're getting. You can make sure that you're contacting them when you know it's roughly time for them to reorder or rejoin or whatever it is. Make them feel part of your community. Make them feel welcome and valued. And they will buy more, they will book more, they will join potentially, but they'll also refer other people to you because of that great service. People like to refer. They don't do it very often, but they like to do it, and they do it with the people that they know that they are trustworthy to recommend. That didn't quite make sense, but you know what I mean. They won't recommend somebody they don't trust because they don't want it to look bad on them. So the better service you can give, the more referrals you're going to get. And then if you think about those four things, that meeting new people, the building of the relationships, the offering amazing opportunities to purchase, and then looking after those customers, if you can create a process that does that, that you are following every day, you are going to make sales every day. You're going to have a consistent business. You're going to have a business that's scalable, that works all the time, that pretty much guarantees your income as long as you keep doing the things that work. So I hope this has been helpful for you today. I know it's not been a long one today, but I just wanted to help you. This time of year can be tricky for a lot of us, and I'm recording this end of January. February can be notoriously quiet. But then so can other times of the year. But the people who have this system, this process in place, are the ones that can really get through the difficult months, that can be building that business when it gets hard and seeing huge results. So I hope it's been helpful. Please do subscribe to my podcast if you've enjoyed this, and go and check some of the other episodes out. And also come and find me on social media at Direct Selling Success. I'm about on pretty much all of the channels. And if you do want my support further, I have packages available from £9 a month that will give you access to support, building your business to your first four figures, or even looking at group programs and one-to-one programs with me to help you scale your leadership team to 6-7 figures and beyond. So come and have a chat with me if you would like to. You can comment on my podcast, or you can email me at anna@directselling success.com. Shall see you all soon. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.